Everybody, it's Shawna. It's been a while since I've made a video, this face-to-face, and I'm just talking to you. And I wanted to come on and tell you that there's some energies coming on. They're quite combative. And it might lead to some confusion, inner turmoil. But you know what? It's okay. Being a conscious being, we observe our thoughts. And what we do is we just watch them pass by and we say, hey, why am I having those thoughts? The idea of being conscious and a conscious thinker and a conscious observer is not to react to them, not to panic, not to start arguments with people. If you get triggered, it's okay. It's showing you a wound. But it's not okay to lash out at people. It's when you feel triggered, you just take a step back. Evaluate your situation, evaluate your feelings. If that means, hey, I gotta go, I gotta get off the phone, if it means stop texting, if it means leaving where you're at and going home or just going to your own personal space, hey, we'll pick up the conversation later. Don't let people pick, until you have a reaction. The best thing to do to work out these energies is actually to walk or work out or do boxing. Anything you can to get that energy out of you, so it's not all locked up inside. Another thing I want to touch on is that a lot of people put people on pedestals. I am a leader of my own spiritual community, my tribe, right? A lot of people come to me, not just because I'm a healer and a spiritual teacher, but they come for me for advice. And my advice to them is always to search out your feelings and your thoughts. I give them the tools. I don't try to solve their problems for them, but if they're really having a hard time, and going around and around and around, I can give you some suggestions. But you have the answers. Don't think that, on this journey, his journey is hard. It only gets harder. And you have to be resilient. Don't ever put anybody on a pedestal and think that they have more answers than you, because it's your journey. And every spiritual journey is about self-discovery, self-love, self-worth. No matter what journey you're on, those are the basics. You have to go within, and nobody knows that for you. Nobody can build that for you. Your own, nobody can build your self-worth for you. Nobody can hocus pocus you into self-love. You have to find that within you so that you can attract your counterpart or whoever or whatever, your job or whatever the things that you want, that you love and you're passionate about. It all starts from within. That's the law of attraction. And everything we do, we have a choice. We have a choice. My lifestyle is basically, I'm in a cocoon. And, in May, I'm going to be 51. So I feel like I have a short amount of time to pay back as much karma as I can and to understand myself and learn. And that's what this earth is a school. It's about soul evolution. And I want to understand as much as I can while I'm here. There are other schools and other realms that we go to, and oh my little angel tingles. There are other schools and other realms that we go to, but when we're here, we're supposed to get the most out of it. And when you're a conscious and awakened being, that doesn't mean you have all the answers for everybody else. You're looking for the answers for yourself. So there's a lot of people I see that go crazy with the synchronicities, and they get crazy about all the external things and people and tarot. I do tarot, but and in the beginning I used to put people on a pedestal. I did. And I learned really fast not to do that nobody has the answers for you but you. And divine timing is pretty much when you're ready. You know, a lot of things have to go into play, and they're moving mountains for you, literally moving people around in situations and stuff like that. And sometimes we have to wait for other people to catch up, but divine timing is really when you are ready. Not when you, the 3D person, realizes that you're ready, but your higher self has set a goal. And when you reach that goal, you're ready to move to the next stage, the next level. So don't panic. Don't panic when you go into some kind of long, you feel like you're at a stalemate. You're only at a stalemate if you're not learning. You're only at a stalemate if you refuse to progress. And a lot of, our counterparts are the, of course, the polar opposites of us if you're in a divine connection. And a lot of them think that money is important. And it is important. It's important to be independent and not codependent of somebody. But a lot of times in a divine connection, you will see materialism is not the answer. It's not. Always being grounded and being heart-centered. And yes, you want to be able to take care of you and your child, your children. And I think a lot of the times the counterparts start making plans with the other counterpart, saying, "Oh, this is what I want for the future, and I want to be able to provide for that other person, and I want to be able to do this and this and that and have it." But you know what? They don't make plans with the counterpart, and each counterpart has their own plan. So you can include them in your plans. You should tell them that you have plans. You should share your feelings and emotions. And I mean, if they're just totally not talking to you, they blocked you, they're not answering back any of your texts, then that's a stop sign to be like, all right, they need their space. They're working on themselves. But still, the answers are always within you. Don't feel discouraged. Don't lose hope. Because really the journey is about you. Divine connections are about you. It's all in here. That's really all I got to say today. Don't put people on a pedestal. All the answers are within you. Work on your own progress. Work on loving yourself in any way and shape that means. If that means that becoming the best baker in the world, this is your passion that you love to do, creating stuff, being creative, that's all about love, because you feel love and joy and happiness when you are creating. So take care. God bless you. Sending love, light, and healing, Shawna.